right, here we go with our first jumbo box of 2019 Topps Series 1. I've got a case worth of jumbos here. This is our first box that we're opening up. I already posted a couple videos of the silver packs that I received from my cases. This is the first jumbo box that we're opening. Changed the format a little bit. You still get 10 packs per jumbo box, but there's a few less cards per pack. And I think you only get, I think we'll find out here as we get into it, but from what I understand, you only get one insert card per jumbo this year, so it makes the insert sets a little bit harder to track down. Sometimes I like to put together a master set, but there's 370 insert cards this year, which is more than the base set. And with only one per pack, it's going to be just super challenging to put together. So I'll probably let that go. Probably won't put together the master this year. But we do have a 350 card base set, 370 inserts. A lot of themes around the 150th anniversary. The first card of the year is Francisco Lindor. I know Big Shep was wanting to know what's your first card from your first pack of 2019 Series 1, and Francisco Lindor is my first card. And so let's see what we've got. We've got kind of a semi-border this year around the bottom and around the side. I know some people like the borders instead of the full bleed cards. So half of a border is back. The name is here in the lower left with the last name over the first name in a little bit bigger font, which I kind of like. And here's the back, kind of a nice clean look here on the back with the numbers. We got some stats. So we'll see what kind of variations, parallels, all that kind of stuff that we will find. One of the interesting things to note is even though the pack odds state that there are SPs found in jumbos, it seems like from all of the breaks that I've seen so far and heard online and read about, nobody is yet to pull an SP out of a jumbo box or a jumbo case even. So interesting. We'll see how that plays out and what buzz that continues to generate and if there's a response from Topps or not about that. You've got your kind of standard cards. Looks like we've got some kind of themed cards there. Gausman, Miller, Phillips. There's a Soto, kind of the horizontal card. If we do get SSPs or whatnot, the pictures are different, and there's also a serial number on the back that you can check to see what that is. You can see that serial number. It's kind of hard to read, but it's down here in the corner is where you can see that serial number. Super small print, but the base cards end in 10, SPs end in 67, and the super short prints end in 68. This is another kind of subset this year. Is I like kind of going back to the days when I was growing up with the stadium cards. So it kind of shows a picture of the stadium. You know, when you're growing up, pre-internet days, those are some of the only ways that you could see or learn about kind of what some of those different stadiums were. For the umpteenth time, we've got a iconic card reprint, so one of the many reprint cards. So this year it's iconic cards. In the past it's been Burger's Best or cards your mom threw out. This year it is the iconic cards. This is the 84. Oh, and there's an auto right off the bat. Kind of ruined that surprise. But we've got the 84 35th anniversary inserts. And then here is our first auto of the first box. We've got the Mike Clevinger. It's an on-card auto. I believe this is the base version, but there you go. Mike Clevinger on-card auto is our first hit. We'll set that off to the side. And then we'll go back to some more of the base cards here. A lot of base cards. Again, it's only maybe one, if you're lucky, maybe a second auto. I'm not really sure if those reprints count as an insert set. I guess they do. But I ended up with two there. So Brandon Belt, Martinez, Diaz, Odorizzi, Flaherty, Peacock, Garcia, Sonny Gray, Urena, Zimmerman, Verlander, and Andrews. And so there is our first pack. We got our first hit out of the way. We've got 9 more to go. After we study those a little bit, we won't spend quite as much time won't spend quite as much time going pack by or card by card here. There's a Trout, kind of reminds me of the 2016 Trout. Kipnis, Santana, Ponce de Leon, Mullins, O'Hearn. Kind of got the rookie logo and the All-Star Rookie Cup here on the same card. Mancini, Markakis, Goldschmidt, wrong team. Calhoun, Future Stars. McCann, Margot, Lugo, another one of those cards. Gosman, Andrew Miller, Brett Phillips, kind of cool reaching out there. And here we go with the Rainbow. Rainbow looks pretty cool with this design of Kenley Jansen. And here we go with another reprint card. Iconic card. And Arenado. And here's our first relic, and there you go. Arenado insert, and then we've got a relic, one of the new 84 relics. A little bit of blue on Anthony Rizzo. Game used. That's a pretty neat one. I like that as a Cubs fan. And I also have a couple other Rizzo relics. One of my buddies is going to be putting together, I think, the relic 84 relic set. So he might set that aside for him to trade. We've got Betts, Polanco, Donaldson, Hill, Realmuto, Berrios, Nola, Bohr, Trinan, Hosmer, Healy, Green, Glasnow, Junis, Anderson, Leclerc, Brinson, and Givens. And that is pack number 2. We got 2 packs in, 2 relics in, top 2 packs, in case you're keeping track at home. Let's see what the next pack brings. Simmons, McCann's, Alonso, Skaggs, Ray, Gomes. Some people, it seems to be either a love it or hate it set so far. Some people not liking the design. Some people really liking the design. That's our second Soto already. Here in 3 packs. I don't know what that says about collation of all these base cards, but that's what we're dealing with so far. Okay, here's another parallel that we've seen for the first time. This is the 150th anniversary stamped parallel. So these are not necessarily inserts, but they are parallels. Some of them are numbered, some of them aren't. So there's a parallel for you. And then here's another insert set. We've got Greatest Moments. This is a 150 card insert set. Jackie Robinson here. We've got another Rainbow of Ken Giles. And we've got a 35th anniversary Eric Hosmer here on the Padres. And then back to our base cards. I'll be interested to see, I mean, SSPs I know are found in the jumbos. People have been finding those, but no regular SPs, which I mentioned earlier, which is kind of interesting to have something completely missing from the pack out, at least in this first round or this first wave of boxes that have gone out. And kind of like the Wood Minis from last year's Allen and Ginter that supposedly were manufactured, and it's a mystery of whatever happened to those. Because nobody, here 6 months later has found any of those yet either. So SPs, we know they're in hobby boxes, not necessarily in jumbos. So it'll be interesting to see if I break that trend or not. Senzatella, and there's a Judge. That's one of the cards we saw in the preview, if you paid attention. Freddie Freeman, J.D. Martinez, Davidson, Schebler, Garver. Some pretty cool pictures, I think, so far from what we've seen. There's a Schwarber, Mitch Moreland, Trumbo, LeBlanc, Chapman. Looks like it might be raining or something in that picture. Soler, Pierce, Dansby Swanson. Kind of an interesting card. I'm going to look at that one real quick. Nope, that's a base card. I haven't studied all of the SP pictures, so I'm not exactly sure. And here's looks like a parallel. We've got Jake Bowers, And that's a gold, so 1675 of 2019. That's what the golds look like. Definitely more pronounced with that partial border than some of the last couple of years where you just kind of had to look at the background coloration, but a lot more pronounced with these parallels this year. And Revolution of the Game, another insert set. Revolution of the Game. And another 84. And then back to our base cards. Dickerson, Pham, Arenado, Octavio Puig, Rendon, Reyes, Future Star, Gordon, Perez, Boyd, Snell, Kershaw. All right, here's another fun one. Look at the picture. The photo they decide to use is Kershaw with his fly down. So that is going to be printed who knows how many times. Main feature, front and center, Kershaw with his fly down. So check that out. And Giles. All right, so that was our first Kershaw. And our next pack, oh, this is a thick one it looks like. Yep, we've got our third hit here. Let's see what we end up with. We'll see if I can slide this to the back and make that the last card, and we'll see if it's a good one or not. Here we go. Martinez, again, we've seen a couple of those cards already, I believe. Chris Davis, Iannetta, Eaton, Kane, Green, Zazino, Bieber, Chris Taylor, Grichuk, Kennedy, Sinsuchu, Goodrum, Duffy, VR, Carlos Rodon, Francisco Lindor. Here's our first card of the first pack. Kluber, Suarez, Sanchez, Quintana, Hicks. That's a pretty neat looking card, huh? Reaching out there, his feet like going over the edge of the border. That is a pretty cool picture. I like that a lot. Like that one a lot. Just checking the serial number here. Greinke, Beckham, Contreras. Here we got another parallel. This is another 150th anniversary parallel there. Greatest Moments card. Got a McGuire 84. And here is our hit. It looks like it's one of the manufactured 150 year cards. Commemorative medallion manufactured relic, not serial numbered, of Adrian Beltre. So there is our third relic. So the rest of the pack should not have any relics or hits, but we should get some, hopefully a few more parallels, variations, and that type of thing here. We'll see how much duplication there is already. We've had a few. Trey Turner, Jones, Joseph, Doolittle. What do you think so far of these? Are you a fan of the design? Some people say the design reminds them a little bit of 82, kind of a little bit with the 82 hockey stick, what some call the hockey stick design. I don't know. I kind of like it. I'm a fan so far of the new design. We've got, looks like a couple parallels in this pack. Interesting. Bradley Jr. And here we go with this Suarez. This looks like another gold. Yep, another gold. A Tyler Anderson rainbow. And here's another one of the reprint cards of Pujols. What Merrifield insert. And here we go back to the base cards. Now, some people are saying there's only one insert per pack. It seems like I've been getting a couple inserts per pack, and so I'm not sure if some of those first ones just were a little light on inserts, or kind of what the story is, or if they weren't counting the 84s as one of the inserts or not. I'm not really sure what the story was there, but what people were kind of saying, you didn't get that same distribution of inserts that we've seen. But it seems like I've had at least a couple inserts in every pack. So now some of them a little more rare than others. There's an Ohtani and a Chris Bryant. Hamilton. Looks like that was taken at Wrigley Field. Stewart, Allard, Peterson, Brantley, Lorenzen, Upton, Ahmed, Phillies, Cervelli, Almora. Looks like that game was cold. Correa. Bogarts. That's another thing you'll notice. Some people really like these horizontal cards and other people hate them because it kind of disrupts your flow when you're putting them in a binder or whatever. You kind of got to look between back and forth. Here we go with another insert. We've got another 150-year greatest season. McGuire. I'm talking about 98, and he hit the home run record, or hit all those home runs. We got Davies, Rainbow, Bo Jackson, 84. Then here we go with another insert, the Topps Now insert, kind of reliving some of last year's Topps Now cards. And back to the base cards. Franco, Snell, Gurriel, Duffy, Davies, Guzman, Anderson, Chapman, Posey, Cano, and Miguel Andujar. All right, we've got 3 packs to go. All of our hits have come out, so now it's just, do we have any surprise SSPs or anything like that we find? Souza, Lamb, maybe a nice low-numbered, serial-numbered card or something like that. Jansen, there's Mookie. It's another one I think we saw on the sell sheet, some of the preview pictures that were released over the last couple months. There's Wrigley Field. Yankees, Gordon, Lester. Here's another 150 greatest seasons of Cabrera. Trey Mancini, 84. There's a nice Acuna. Is that the black? Yeah, Acuna black. There you go. 63 out of 67. That is a nice parallel to get. How about that? Check that one out. That's a good one. We'll take another look at that one here in a few minutes. We've got Richard. Oh, I almost missed this one. Was the 150 parallel. We've got Javi, league leader card. We've got Arrieta, Hoskins, Clevenger, Buxton, Bruce, Snell, David Bodie, Dietrich Davis, Molina, Corey Seager, Hernandez, Mondesi, Conforto, Herrera, and Semien. 2 packs to go. But I tell you what, that black Acuna is almost, that's better than a hit in many cases. I'll take it. Flowers, Parker, Cozart. There's the standard. So let's pull it back out. You can see the difference between the black border and the standard border. Zobrist, Lopez, Jeanette, Santos. And here we go, winding down here. We got a couple more inserts, it looks like. Another parallel. I can see the shimmer shining through. There's a Guzman rainbow. Topps Greatness Returns. We got an Arenado and Brooks Robinson, so that's another insert. 84. There's a home run challenge card of Aaron Judge, so that's these were some extra value last year. I never played the game. I didn't scratch it off to do any of that, but these were kind of a fun little game that they had last year. Where I think if you pick the date that they hit a home run, you got some extra prize or something like that. I don't know. I didn't look into it too much, but those cards seemed to be pretty popular last year. Altuve, Hernandez, Yelich, Blanco, Seager, Davis, Pavetta, Strickland, Haniger, Hicks, Nemo, DeYoung, and Hader. And one pack to go, our final pack of this first box. So far, so good. We'll see what we get here. Final pack. Kopech. Stroke. There's a Devers. Bundy. Bradley. Another Trout. So we've got a couple doubles of some of the stars here, which is nice. Makes good trade bait. To help fill out some of the other sets or inserts that I may want to track down. All right, we've got another 150 parallel there. You can see that in the corner. We've got another Greatest Moments insert. Rosario 84. We've got the Ohtani Topps Now. And here's a Scherzer. And we're back to our last few base cards of this first box. Gurriel, another Betts, Polanco, Donaldson. That was weird that was flipped backwards, but nope, it is a standard card. Sometimes you see those cards that are flipped around like that, and that's kind of a hint that that's not a standard card, but in this case it was. It's just the way it was in there. Treinen, Hosmer, and Healy. And there you have it. That was a jumbo box of 2019 Topps. Let's recap some of the hits that we got. Not technically a hit, but the black bordered Acuna. We've got the manufactured Beltre relic. We've got the Rizzo game used 84 relic. And our auto was a Mike Clevenger. And so there you have it. Thanks for watching. Check out waxpackhero.com for more. I did a blog review of 2019 Topps. I also broke down a couple videos for our silver packs that I got out of this case. So check it out. Give me a thumbs up, a like, and a subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks, and I'll catch you next time.